Today's video is actually came about from I was fishing out west, and I was explaining to the guide. I said, you know, the one thing you never want to do is see how fish are shocked and counted in a stream. And he said, why is that? And I said, because you'll see how many fish are actually in a stream. The video you're about to see is a really old video I made. I had a little public access TV show, and I was fishing with Dave Swank, who's a fisheries biologist, and he said, hey, let's join this group of students who are learning how to shock a stream. And he said, you know, we'll go up to this little stream where I have fished before, and said, you know, we're going to go shock it, and, you know, we'll see what's going on. I had my camera with me. This was actually done on videotape. This is how old this is. This is pre-YouTube. And, but I found the video. It wasn't complete. There was bits and pieces missing, but it still looks pretty good. So I shot basically this class shocking a stream to see how many fish are in it. And it still holds up. At least what's there holds up. It's not quite digital quality, but I think you'll have fun watching it. It's not very long at all, and it's really quite interesting. If you've never seen how the Department of Natural Resources counts the amount of fish that are in a stream, this is exactly how it's done. So have fun with it.
I'm Dr. Ed Rutherford. I'm from University of Michigan in the School of Natural Resources and Environment, and I'm a research scientist there. I study specialty and management of fishes. And we brought our fish ecology class up here today to look at the fish community in a nice cold groundwater fed stream, and specifically to look at spawning of steelhead. So what we did was we pulled some electrofishing equipment and sampled the stream, and the electrofishing works by generating a current from probes back to the boat. And because fish have a differential in their electrical field, they are attracted to the current, and that allows us to catch them with electricity instead of sampling. And it allows us to catch them, and we put them in water and to examine them. And what we're interested in finding out is how old the fish are, how old they were when they left the stream to go out to Lake Michigan, how old they were when they came back from Lake Michigan to first start spawning, and then how many times they have spawned in the stream. So these are characteristics that we can all learn from looking at patterns of growth on their scales, which fish scales are just like trees. They lay down rings every year. So it gives us an estimate of how old they are and how fast they're growing. We also were interested in looking at what the fish are eating in the stream and looking at food web relationships. Water, and pumped it, pressurized the water, and squirted it through a tube down the fish's stomach, which forces the fish to evacuate its stomach contents. Again, it's non-destructive, but the fish regurgitate their prey items. And what we noticed was that many of the fishes had salmon eggs or steelhead eggs in their stomachs, stream invertebrates, caddisflies, stonefly cases. So we'll take those back to school, and the students will look at the stomach contents. They'll age the fish, and they'll come up with a picture of the stream community, the trophic relationships, and hopefully a little bit about the life history of steelhead in these streams.
What are we doing here?
We came to see steelhead spawn.
And this is what, is it the class?
Ecology of fish at the University of Michigan.
So the rubber gloves to keep you guys from getting electroshock? Yeah, okay.
Well, we have plenty of people here, so if somebody does,
Then there's always extras, yeah.
yeah, let's pull the guard up off the clog. So these, yeah, so
You want to make sure you get the species and the length.
we'd also like to know the
You can
browns,
write the date and
too.
location in
If we
later.
have some browns, it'd be nice to know how old they are.
Bucket the
Here I have some tricaine. It's an anesthetic. Tricaine methane sulfonate used to tranquilize fish a little bit so that they're easier to work with.
You want the big
So
brown?
it doesn't stress them out as much when you're taking the length and weight in a scale sample from them.
And got estimates of a bunch.
Yeah, let's get like a
It's
couple
a
more in
really
there.
good trout
It
stream.
takes a little while for the tricaine to take effect.
What are the couple of things that you think? What else? Gravel. And then that's
His head signify the big eye. Is it?
Well,
Are they very
it may have
territorial?
been from the brown trout spawn in the fall. He may have had some fights in the fall with either other brown trout or possibly with Chinook salmon. It's hard to know.
Spawning site?
What's that?
Over, like fighting over territory.
Yeah, fighting
Yeah.
over females.
hairs are. That's
49.3 for the length.
what
Are
Art
we
Hassler-
taking scale samples of the
Yes,
browns? We are.
Let's do
Okay.
that. That's what Art Hassler plugged up to find out if these fish come home or not.
So these come off just same spot as we took them off the.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. Casting the vantage point.
Okay, now, yeah.
So you want to pump that little cone. Put it about
31.9.
31.
These are all centimeters.
Yeah, I figured so. Thanks.
What else did you need? Gauze and rubber bands?
And maybe in the top part of that. Because you gotta hold them, not yet, you gotta put this in here.
Spit it out. Hold his head back. You pump water in there and it flushes everything
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, that's good. Small minute.
All right, and back in the.
Yeah, you can put it back in the recovery room.
There.
Yeah, bugs.
Very pale. Big armor inside. a graduate student with Ed Rutherford, and I was just helping out this morning with his fisheries ecology class with some electroshocking. I've done a lot of electroshocking in northern Michigan, so I was helping out with the equipment and the sampling of the fish. So we just shocked a little tiny tributary of the Manistee River, which is closed to fishing until trout season opens. So we're not bothering any fishermen. And this is a really nice little hole